imagine if the started to like
Is it? We'll go ahead and turn it on. Okay, merrily we roll along, which sounds like Mary had a little lamb. We're going to be 3 fingers.
Can I show you?
Yeah, show me. Do it for me.
I say 1, and then I say this is my 2. Then usually I've been doing this one for this end, but I keep forgetting. This time I did it right, and I used this one.
Oh, okay, when you go on that page.
Yeah, because it's hard to remember instead of 2, 4.
It is hard. Yep, you're right. That's something confusing. Okay, curly. Okay, okay. Right here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay. That was really good. You did all the right
Are we
notes.
gonna do the next page?
That is going to be homework for you. So those little dots, those are at the beginning of a quarter note.
Why are the frogs there?
They're showing you that sometimes the stems on the note, so this, I'm going to sit by you just a little bit so I can point at these. So this here, that's a stem. So these notes, they want to have the stems pointing up, and then this stem, do you see how it's pointing down? So when
How do you know in these ones which one's down and which one's up?
So it says on these ones, point them up. All of these ones are going to be up. And on these ones, they want them to point down. So you're going to make them look like this one down here and this one up here, okay? And then they want you to draw a bar line. Do you remember what a bar line looks like? Yeah, one of these. They want you to draw a bar line dividing each of the above examples into 2 equal measures. So they want 4 notes in each measure.
Did someone already draw the bar line?
Yes, on this one, someone drew some examples for you, but that's not this page. We're just going to look at this page right now. So after 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to want to put a line. Does that make sense? A bar line? Okay, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, a bar line. Okay, and same thing on the second one. 1, 2, every 4 notes, you're going to put a bar line. And then at the end, they say draw a, do you know that word? Double bar. After the last note of each of the above examples. Oh, so at each one, they're going to put the end of the song there. So you write a double bar line here and a double bar line here, which looks like that. Has it one thick line and one thin line. Does that make sense?
Like this is tall, this is short.
No, it's not taller or shorter. They do look different. It does look taller, but it's not.
No, since it's fatter, if you cut it like into more, then it would be.
Oh, then it would be taller. What does a double bar line tell us?
That's the end.
That's the end. That's right. Okay, so this is going to be practice drawing a quarter note. So this already gives you the circle of the quarter note, and you just have to make the stem. On this one, you have to make a whole quarter note. So this shows you a quarter note. So every time you see a 1, you're going to put a quarter note. Because a quarter note gets how many counts?
1.
1 count. So every time you see 1, the letter 1, or the word 1, you draw a quarter note. Quarter note there, quarter note there, quarter note there. There's going to be 4 quarter notes in each measure. A quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter note. 1, 2, 3, that's 4, right? And then you're going to put 4 in this one. And then this one, you're going to draw a half note. What's the difference from a half note and a quarter note? How do they look different?
Because one is empty and one is filled.
So when you're drawing the half note, you still make the circle. This shows you how to draw a note. You draw the circle first, then you put the stem, then you make the circle black for the quarter note. But if you're doing a half note, you just draw the circle, then you put the stem, and you're done. So on this one, over every 1, you put a half note. So you're going to put 1 there. That does not say 1. Do you know what that word says? 2. So we do not put a half note there.
It's safe. Are we still on the black ones, or are we going to do the white?
We are still on the black ones for a little while just to practice getting our fingers to move.
But we already practiced the 3 and the 2.
Yeah, there'll be just a few more songs probably. Let me see what's next. I don't know. Yep, they're still on black ones. So it's just helping us to move our fingers right now. Okay, so over every, what word do I put these on top of? Every 1. So here's going to be a half note.
What do we put on top of the 2?
Nothing. Because how many counts are in a half note?
None.
More than none. It's more than a quarter
4.
note. Not 4.
2.
Yes, 2. So when I push it down, I'm going to hold it. 1, 2. And then I'm going to push it in. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I hold it down.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Are we just gonna use this one?
Yep, that one's fine.
So it's like now we're practicing the 1s and the 3s. So we're gonna make the 3s the 2s. 2 2s. Get it? There's 2 of the 2s and there's 2 2s on the 2s.
Not really. Okay. Okay, on this one, what is that kind of note? What has no stem?
I don't remember what it's called.
A whole note. So I have a whole note, a half note, and a quarter note. Quarter note gets 1 count, half note gets 2 counts, and a whole note, do you remember how many it gets? I think it's 4 counts. So I'm going to push my note down and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 counts.
More like 3 because you can't keep the rest, but it's 4.
You can't hear it? I can hear it just a little bit. I could just kind of hear it on 4. You're right, it kind of does die.
Maybe you need to make it loud.
I don't know that that will help. Maybe. Try it. 1, 2.
3.
I still hear it a little bit, just a little bit. Not much more than 4 counts. But anyway, so that one gets over the 1. I draw a whole note. So there's 1, that says 2, that says 3, that says 4. So I only have 1 whole note in that measure. It takes up the whole measure. A whole note takes up the whole measure. So when I go to this measure to make a whole note, how many am I going to put in this one?
4.
No, how many whole notes take up a whole measure?
4.
There's 4 counts in 1 whole note. So how many do I need to put in the measure? I'm just going to put it on top of what word?
1.
1. So how many 1s are there in that measure?
1.
Just 1. So that one's the easiest one. We're just going to make 1 whole note right there.
That's kind of weird. 1 1.
Yep, there's only 1 1. This one has 4 1s. 1 1 1 1 because that's the quarter notes. This one has 2 1s. 1 1. So there's 2 in each measure. This one just has 1 1. So that's going to be your easiest one.
This is kind of weird. 1 1 1 1 1.
You think you can do that homework this week? Before next week? Okay, I'm going to look at that next week, okay? Handbells. Part for the left hand and dynamic sign. So this word right here, that says dynamic. I like to think, for dynamic, I like to think of the word dynamite. Do you know what that is? No? Did you ever watch Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote and Looney Tunes? Did you ever watch that? Do you know it? No? Okay.
With the what?
The Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, where the Roadrunner's always running away from him and he always puts dynamite to try to explode the Roadrunner.
What's a dynamite?
A dynamite is, might not help you, but it's a stick and it has a little string on it and you catch it on fire and it goes psst, and then when it hits the bottom of the stick it goes boom, really loud. So dynamics in music, there are quiet and are loud sounds. So for our quiet sounds, the symbol that needs to play quiet is piano, just like piano. And the symbol that needs to play loud is forte. So,
Forte?
yeah, forte.
Forte.
Forte means loud. Have you ever built a fort before? Yeah? Do you want to have a strong fort? Yeah, it's strong, where the force is strong. So forte is strong and loud. So we have piano and we have forte. So that's when we're playing our notes. We can either play piano. Let's see if I can make it might not do it. And then we can play forte. It does not do it. Okay, some pianos do not have.
This one might be loud. This one could be.
This one's gonna be quiet. That's quiet. And now play that one.
Good.
That one does not work, huh? Oh, it's because you need to push that button. Now try it. Songs, yeah. Yeah, so when we're trying to play quiet, we play softly, we play light. And we're trying to play loud, we play hard. Okay, your piano,
Slam it?
you would do it really hard, but your piano does not make the different sounds.
Oh, so we don't slam?
No, not with your wrist. No, you're not going to do that until you're a professional.
Don't do this.
just gonna put your hand down. Yeah, you could use a little bit of height, a little bit coming down. But anyway, that's what these symbols mean. We're not gonna be able to practice these symbols, but this means piano, which means play softly. And this means forte, which means play loudly. So you wanna make it really loud.
Can we practice it?
We could do it in singing. I could sing this song, piano and forte. So this one says piano, so.
Can I practice it with piano now?
Oh, you could practice it, but it's not gonna sound that way because the piano doesn't make a difference. So you
I
could.
think it's because it's an electric one.
Yes, a lot of electrical ones don't do it. So bells are. So this part will be quiet. Bells are ringing sweet and clear. And this part would be what? What does the F mean? Ding dong. And I'm being too loud because Roman is sleeping. But yes, that would be
No,
very
Roman's
loud.
not here.
Oh, Roman's not sleeping. Okay, then I can be loud.
We're going to the park with Roman today.
Oh, are you? How fun.
Remember one time Roman was like, "Whoa," he was running.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
running towards
He's
the
having
cars.
fun because that's one of his first times. So that's what those mean. Quiet and loud. And let's see if we can go ahead and try to play this song. Where do my fingers go? Can you find your fingers on the finger chart?
It's kind of like a book.
But this one says LH. So put your fingers up there. Which one is your LH? Yes, so we're going to
Because
be
the
on...
piano says so.
That's right, because the piano says so. We're going to be on this hand, and we need to use our 2, our 3,
This
and our
hand?
4.
This hand?
What does it say?
Left
Left hand.
hand. I thought that was your right hand because
It messed you up? Yep, left hand. So
That's
2 finger,
your
3.
right went even farther.
Yep, we're not going to use that one yet, but we're going to use that one over here. So let's try this part. Get our fingers ready underneath middle C. Where's middle C at? Okay, perfect. Now what do we do with our fingers? What do they need to do? Curl. Do I need to bring a ball again? You got curling? Okay, so 2
I have
finger.
a yo-yo.
That could work. Or you can pretend that you have a bubble. Put a bubble in there. Now don't
I think
pop.
the bubble would pop.
Don't pop the bubble. If you pop the bubble, you're going to play wrong. No popping the bubble.
Okay.
You have to keep it curly. Keep it curly. Okay, I'm getting it ready. We're gonna play our 2 finger first. So think thumb is 1 finger, 2 finger is this finger. You ready to try?
I'm like 1, 2. That's how I know this is my 2 finger.
That's your 2 finger. Yep, that's how you gotta do it. Thumbs are always 1 fingers. So our
If it's a 4 or 3, then I'm like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
that's a good way to do it. That will work.
That counts. Then I know.
Okay, starting with our 2 finger in our left hand. Go ahead and put it up there. Can you play your 2 finger? 3, 4, curly fingers. Try that again. Curly. No, I want more curly. Can you make it play on the fingernail?
We couldn't yesterday.
Try it again.
And yesterday.
Yeah, you did it really fast. Try it again. Go slower a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. What do I have to do on that note? It has an empty belly. What do I do?
1, 2,
3,
3. 1, 2.
2. So I'm gonna go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. And then I'm gonna play loud. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you try it? You try it. Curly, curly. Okay. Curly, curly, curly.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Curl that finger. Yeah, that one.
1,
This one stays curly better than this one. For some reason, you want that one to be flat and you want that one to be curly. You can't even make one finger be flat and one curly, but this one you like to make flat. Remember, we want to bend this right here. We want to make that bent. We do not want it to be flat. No pancake fingers, curly.
Look, I'm trying to make it straight and then it pops right up.
Yeah, we want it to be curly down. So it's kind of hard, but once you do it a lot of times, it gets easier. Okay, so you did that one very good. Remember when you're practicing, remember to give these notes 2 counts, okay? Because those are half notes, they get 2 counts. Okay, so now, should this part be played quietly or loudly? Do you remember? What does the P stand for? Quiet. And this part should be played quiet or loudly.
Loud.
Good job. Okay, so we're gonna be in this
Dun,
song. What
dun.
hand are we gonna use?
Like dun dun dun. Wah wah wah. Wah 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 is low. Dun 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 is loud.
Okay, is that from cartoons? Is that what you're talking about?
No, Dad made it up.
Oh, okay. We're gonna be in our, what hand are we gonna use? Can you hold up the hand that we should use here? Yes. And can you get in this position? Curly fingers. Curly. Okay. We're gonna start with our two finger. Where's your two finger at?
1, 2.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, what do I do on that one? Yeah, let's do that again. Make sure this one holds down 2 counts. You want to start here again? Curly, curly.
I'm gonna say the numbers. 1, 3. Wait.
2. Sorry.
2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4.
Now 2. 2.
2.
I have to hold the 4 down how many counts? So push the 4 again and hold it to 2 counts.
1, 2.
Okay. And
1, 2, 3, 4.
play that again with a curly finger.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have to be careful when we're counting not to count these ones like counting faster than these ones. They all have to be the same. So when I say they get 2 counts, if I make this a count, I want it to be the same. So this is 1 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I have 2 counts, I have to make sure I get 2 of these. I can't go like this. Quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, half note, quarter note. I can't give them faster counts. Does that make sense what I'm kind of saying? Yeah. So these ones can't be faster. So if we're going this slow on this, we have to go that slow on that. 2, 1, 2, and this one's very long. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this we can do, here's with a metronome, something called a metronome. Let me see on your piano. Rhythm. It might have one, it might not have one. You maybe could look it up on YouTube, the style, and figure out. It probably does. Yeah, tempo 120, so that is your metronome. And there you go, that's it. So if you push this button, let me start over at the beginning for you. Okay. And we're going to go to songs. Okay. Yeah, it's really loud. Go back to. Okay, so I'm going to go to this word. This word says rhythm. I'm going to push this button. When I push that button, I'm going to push play. Do you hear a beat in there? Just listen really. We don't want a song. I'm going to turn it back on.
I don't know how to do that.
Maybe I can, if I don't push song. Okay, so I'm going to push rhythm. And then I'm going to push. Maybe it is gonna play this song. So it's giving you a metronome before. It must be a different button. So this is the metronome. You have to play with this. I have to play with this to figure this out. Here it is, tempo. So see this number? When I push an arrow, do you see how the number is going? 8, 7, 6. So this here, tempo, and see that arrow is pointing there? So this is rhythm, and this is how fast I want my rhythm. Now you just have to figure out how to turn on your rhythm. Maybe I'm just going to push some buttons. Let's just try that. Nope. That's just going to be the song. I'm sure she has it. I just don't know.
Yeah, I can look it up.
Okay, I'll let your mama play with this, and maybe next week we can play with that.
I hope it doesn't blow up and do.
It won't blow up.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll write the word down for you in her book, and if you YouTube probably the piano, it will probably come up. Find your metronome, find how to turn on metronome. It's going to use the words rhythm. For rhythm. Rhythm is a terrible word. I always forget because it has so many Y's. R-H. Rhythm. Find out how to turn the metronome on rhythm and tempo. So those are going to be words you're going to find. Anyway, so that though, when I play, I will play that part. Listen to this beat. Just listen, don't play. I want you just to listen, okay? Oops. Okay, we're gonna try again. Nope. It's because it went straight to the song. Okay, before they play, they have a noise. One. Did you hear that? So that's what you're gonna listen to. That's gonna be a quarter note. One. That will help us to play these with the perfect counts. Because sometimes we could count 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and it makes it all the same. So we can't have it be different, if that makes sense. It always has to be steady. That might be confusing today, but it will make more sense later, okay? Do these songs make sense? Playing them? The ones we played, this one with your left hand, to practice. You think you could practice this one?
I'm gonna try it.
You want to try it again? Okay, let's try it again. Okay, curly, curly. Okay, perfect. Now let's start with our, which hand are we starting with? Okay, that's right.
Doing it now.
Okay. Curly.
No, I did it once. The 4, I made it a 3.
Okay, you want to start at the beginning? Okay, now here. Wait, what do I have to do with this? Count to 2, push it down.
1, 2.
Nope, not fast. So push it down. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. And make sure to lift that one up when you play that one. Okay, that was good. To practice that, and now let's go over this again to practice this one. 2 finger curly.
I don't think we did.
Okay, perfect. Your right hand 2 finger is here. Curly, curly. There we go. Good job. And that one has to be held down too. Keep going. Curly, curly.
1, 2.
Nope. It's which finger? Count, find your 2. Curly.
1, 2.
Now curl that finger and do it again.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Okay, but not fast. We're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Try it again.
1, 2.
Curly.
2. One, 2, 3, 4.
Nope, not fast. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was good. Only I played it, but you can count to 4 like that.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you're doing something that is very good, and I didn't even teach you to do it. I saw your head doing this. Did you know you were doing that? You know what you're doing when you do this? You're keeping time. You're doing exactly what you should do. I didn't teach you to do that. But if you're counting with your head, or if you look sometimes at people's feet when they're counting music, they go like this. And they're keeping a metronome in their body. So I actually teach kids to do with their head. If you make a quarter note with your head, 1, 2, it will help you do it more perfect. So that's really good what you just did. Okay, so this is something we haven't seen before. 2 dots. It says here, can you read this to me? Do you know this word?
2 dots.
Mean.
Go
Back.
to the
Beginning.
and play
Again. Very good reading. So when I see this, 2 dots mean go back to the beginning and play again. this is called a repeat sign. So it means repeat the song again. So this is not the end of the song. How do I know that that's not the end of the song?
There's not a W.
There's not a double bar line. So when I play this song, I start on this page, just like Mary Had a Little Lamb. I start on this one and then I go to this one. And then once I get to here, these 2 dots mean to repeat the whole song. So I go back all the way to the beginning and I play it again. So that's why this song has a 1 and a 2, because the first verse goes, bells are ringing sweet and clear, ding dong, happy sounds for all to hear, ding dong, ding. And then in the second verse it goes, merry music fills the air, ding dong, joyful sounds are everywhere, ding dong, ding. And you don't have to play it that fast, but that's what the 1 and the 2 are for, because you are going to repeat it. This is called a repeat sign. When I see the 2 dots, if I didn't have 2 dots, that'd just be the end of the song. You think you can practice those 2 pages? It's gonna be 1 song. So you're gonna practice it together. So keep both of your fingers up there and ready to play, even though you're just gonna play this hand for a little while. And you're just gonna play this hand for a little while. Keep them both on the piano so they're ready. Does that make sense? Okay.
What are we gonna do? This page?
This one we'll just talk about. This one is more homework, but we can do it right now. This is asking us about our dynamics. What did dynamics mean? It's how loud or how soft you are in music. So I just
This is very soft.
that is soft. So if the pictures that show us something soft, we're gonna put a P by for soft. And the pictures that show us something loud, we're gonna put an F by. So we're gonna start on this waterfall. Here's your pencil for you. Do you think you should put an F or a P? Do you think a waterfall is loud? You're right, I think so too. What about eating a banana?
Quiet.
Yep, so which one should you put, an F or a P?
Okay, put this one.
Claudia, what do you think of in Italian when you see piano?
Piano. It's like
The
low.
instrument, but it means low, okay.
Yeah, it means
And forte in Italian?
Forte is loud.
It means loud. So your mama can teach you these things better than I can, and the way you say it too. But that's the way you say it, piano and forte.
Piano.
Yeah.
A leaf is very quiet. The
I
quiet
think that one
like
is quiet. So is quiet going to be soft or loud? Or P or F?
P.
P. Mm-hmm. And a big
This
truck.
is so quiet. You could write the quietest thing on earth.
Yeah, you could. And then what about a big truck? Do you think that is an F or a P? I think so too. What about turning pages in a book? Do you think that would be F or P? Let's try. Let's try. Is that quiet or loud? What do you think? I mean, it did make a noise, but it wasn't that much noise. So yeah, I think a P too. Some things sound F, some P, and which one suits the pictures the best? I think you did great with that. Okay, echo song. Have you ever heard of an echo? You could go, actually your room kind of echoey a little bit.
Like I went near a door when we were passing out flies and it made me.
Made an echo? Yeah, so an echo is where you say something and then the sound bounces back at you. So this song is an echo song. So it says, hello, Mr. Echo. And then it echoes back at him. Hello, Mr. Echo. So which one do you think is loud? The first time he says it or the second time? Which one do you think on the echo? You think this one, the echo, what comes back, do you think that'd be the loud one, or do you think the one where you're speaking?
Coming back.
Coming back? I think the first one is, hello, Mr. Echo, and then it echoes back. Hello, Mr. Echo. So I think the first one. So let's go ahead and put an F right there for loud.
No, I thought that P was loud.
P is quiet. Piano is quiet. So this is piano is soft. It's quiet. F is loud. Okay, and then that one would be a P. And then he says into the cave, see the boy saying into the cave, will you come and play with me? And then it echoes back, will you come and play with me? So is this one going to be loud or quiet?
This is a question mark. Maybe.
Yep, it is a question mark. Good job. So that one's going to be loud. I have another eraser. That eraser doesn't really work very good. Oh, you did kind of.
Yeah, I had another pencil.
Yeah, my
That was-
erasers die. I don't know why they die, but they do.
Because you use them a lot.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, will you come and play with me? This is the echo of that, so that one will be P.
That one maybe it doesn't have. Maybe that one's not gone because it's not sharpened.
Yeah, it's brand new. So, okay, go ahead and put a P on this one, and we'll do this song next week. So for this week, you just have the one song. You just have the Ding Dong song to practice, okay?
Just this one.
Do you have your writing book to write in your